Radiant team pick! Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero!
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Radiant team ban!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. Team Liquid versus Team Spirit. Game 2 here of the best of 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm ODPixel, and I'm going to be bringing in someone here, a man who was once self-dubbed the best Dota 2 player in the UK, and also a man that once slept with 10 women at the same time in an anime-style dream. Rhyme, how you doing?
I'm half dead. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Let's turn you up because you're sounding half dead as well. Let's get this up. Nice, nice, nice. Rhyme, say something for me.
No.
Fantastic. Rhyme, so anyway, you're here. Did you see Game 1, Rhyme?
I saw the end of it, and I think I saw the start of it.
Okay, okay. And I imagine you've seen a lot of Jarek's Spirit before if you've watched Liquid games. I mean, talk to me about Spirit. Is he balanced, Rhyme? What is this hero just great when it's in Jarek's hands, or is it at a point where you got to balance?
What is it?
It's reserve time!
I mean, he's not even. He's good at it, but he's not like ridiculously good. But it doesn't really matter because Jaro was sitting at the tier 3, and he got turned into a rock, and then kicked back to Fountain, and then swapped back into Fountain. There's only so much you can do in a game before you determine it's unbalanced.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10
Now,
seconds left
talking
to
about
pick a
being
hero.
balanced, OD, where is he at in your mind? Is he? I mean, when he first kind of came out post-patch, people were like, "Oh no, he's awful," and then suddenly people were like, "Okay, we were totally wrong. He's pretty good." I mean, OD, in your eyes, is he top tier mid material now?
I don't know, he's a pretty terrible caster, but the hero's pretty good, I think.
You cheeky fucker.
Come on, Radiant
Now,
team, you gotta
talking
pick
about
right.
other mids that don't have the same acronyms as casters, DP, Death Prophet. Another very strong mid.
Be
First
careful.
fan here from Team Spirit. Be careful. Well,
Yeah, okay.
well, there's
So
no
DP
DP doesn't have acronym for casters. I mean, it has
Yeah,
acronyms
I
for
was
other
just-
things. Well, I'm not talking about dual penetration on this stream. Come on, it's a family-friendly stream, right? But Death Prophet, what do we think about her?
She's really annoying in lane, and she's very good at killing slow heroes in teamfights. She still does what DP used to do. Randomization is a bit worse than it used to be, but you can still go like phase Yules, Ato, Sock Terrain, all those kind of stuff.
Reserve time!
So she's just generally much better in the early game than she used to be.
And of course, first pick material here for this game for Spirit, the
Go,
Invoker.
Dire team! Pick him up! Pick
Buff
him out.
after buff. When will it ever stop, Ryan?
Oh, it's already stopped. He lost 2 HP on his thing. He got
2
an accuracy
HP.
enough. Well, he 2 strength points rather. At level 1, so he lost that. So he's a tiny bit squishier, but past like the first 4 minutes or so, it doesn't really make that much difference, except to cost wax. And then they're losing like 14 damage or something like that. What was it, like
Oh man,
damage?
Rick, there's only 10
It's quite
seconds
serious
left to
because you
pick a
can't
hero.
go like 1 exort and then hit for 5 million with
Yeah,
your phase boots and orchid
5
anymore.
seconds left now.
So you have to kind of go exort if you want to hit hard. And it makes laning a bit more difficult.
Well, what do you know?
But he's still
It's reserve
broken as fuck,
time.
so.
Yeah, I mean, talking about kind of hitting hard as well, Lycan, it kind of feels like over these qualifiers, we're really seeing this hero being picked up time and time again. This series, with someone Timmerman gives a performance, now this game, Team Spirit grabbing hold of the Lycan. He's proven to be a strong pusher, and we saw from the build from a Timmerman, you know, he gets himself an MKB and a basher, and this man, you know, once he pops the ult, he can rip through the majority of heroes in a game.
Yeah, once he has MKB Basher, he can basically just kill anything if he gets on top of it. Like, one of them, there was a Lycan in one game earlier that was going like, that went Lads, Deso, MKB and stuff like that. Like, literally just two-shotting 2k HP cores just by critting them again and again. The hero's kind of silly right now, I think.
There's only 10 seconds
His
left to
laning
pick
is
a
really
hero.
good. His wolves are really good once he hits level 5. You
Yeah,
can't, like,
5
have a
seconds
solo
left
off lane
now.
against him apart from Darkseer will be okay, but it's still kind of rough. He farms jungle
Reserve
incredibly
time!
quickly. He pushes the lane faster than anything else in the game. Really good with BKB. He's really good without BKB. I don't know. He's generally quite good.
On the picks from Liquid, this is, well, kind of going back to classic Liquid here now. Jarek's Tusk, Farta Razor, Mind Control, Darkseer, Matumbaman, Gyrocopter. They're just going to be looking for Kuroki's final hero. Team Spirit, they're still missing an extra support and an offlaner. I mean, kind of for the games that we've seen and from the patch at the moment, any heroes that you're a little bit surprised that we haven't seen either side touch upon? I think yeah, no, wait, Afterlife Enchantress, yeah, I believe we have seen that. Yeah, you're right. Enchantress is one of their likings, which could be. Is this a good game for Ench in your mind? Do you think offlane Ench is again another really strong hero?
Oh, dire team
Oh,
ban.
okay. Nature's Prophet, on the other hand, is this a good Nature's Prophet game?
They've got Tusk, Snowball, and Punch to stun him, and they've got Vacuum. They've got he lanes pretty okay against Gyro, but
Oh man, Rick, there's only
in a
10 seconds
1v1,
left to
but
pick a
Gyro's
hero.
pretty good at killing him. He won't do much
5
to stop
seconds,
Gyro
Morty.
farming,
It'll be fine.
so they're basically just gonna push. This is complete Lycan, Fury, and Nature's
Hey,
Prophet.
Morty, guess what time
Or
it
Fury and
is?
Invoker.
No, Rick, what
They're
is
just gonna
it?
run
It's
at towers.
reserve time.
They're gonna try and make sure Lycan has a decent start, and so does Invoker. And then if they ever get any kill ever, they're just gonna TP Fury in and take every tower.
Alright, these final couple of bans now. I mean, Spirit, as you said, going for this push. Who are they missing? Who, if you're Liquid, who do you want to try and take away from them here as a potential final pick from Spirit for the push strat?
Venge, probably.
Actually, yeah, Venge, that's a good call. Venge is a good call. Let's see if
Venge
that's
is always
gonna
nice to have against Tusk, Razor, and things like that. You can swap people out of the.
be... Yeah, we saw a really nice
5
game from
seconds,
Kuroki
Morty.
just now on the
It'll be
Venge.
fine.
And you bang on, Rhyme. That's why we get you in the studio. Look at that, Rhyme. Fantastic stuff. Now, Rhyme, outdo yourself here. What did Team Spirit ban against Liquid?
AA.
Nah, not a. Nah. That was a hard
Team
one.
pick.
I don't think I've seen a single Disruptor game. Actually, this qualifies. That I've cast at least. I'm sure there has been one, but definitely not been one of the most popular supports. Now, you might redeem yourself here if they do pick AA, but I don't know, Kuroki AA, do you think? Not the Dazzle, or...
Dazzle's
It's-
like, oh no, Dazzle's pretty bad here. Dazzle's just gonna, when Lycan gets Kuro, it won't even matter. The hero getting focused will have no mana, no HP, and be useless, so Grave doesn't really do that much. He's really bad at counter pushing. Yeah, Spirit Breaker, they're just gonna run at people. So they're gonna try and make sure that Lycan gets nothing. They're gonna have Darkseer and Spirit Breaker on bot lane, and Tusk is gonna be threatening the Furion the whole time, so you're gonna see like Spirit Breaker and Tusk. Either one of them is just gonna stay off the map the whole time, and then one of them is gonna be sitting bot with a Darkseer being annoying with Iron Shell, and making sure the supports can't stop the Razor from molesting the Invoker.
Final pick for the Spirit. They had the Venge taken away from them. Other kind of supports that would add to this push that they're thinking of?
Yeah, 5
Yeah.
seconds left now.
Team Spirit will win is probably like someone gets a bit too close to the tower and dies, or
Oh, the Dazzle.
Dazzle's just always nice to have for pushing.
Yeah, okay. I guess, yeah, the heal bombs are going to be potentially pretty nice with
I
the
don't think
Treants and
Dazzle's
the
that good here
Wolves.
though. I really don't think it's that good.
No?
It
Oh,
might
wait,
be
as in
okay.
Yeah, as in what, he just doesn't make sense with what Team Spirit are doing elsewhere, you feel? It's just...
No, he kind
Or-
of makes sense, but he's just not that great with Furion and Lycan and stuff. No, there's not much physical damage to deal with. There's some, but not that much. He's good against Gyro, I guess, and he's just generally a safe hero. He's good at laning with Lycan, so I just don't really like Dazzle that much myself, anyway.
Okay, fair enough. So draft-wise overall, would you feel more comfortable with what Liquid are bringing to this game? Do you think they've got the kind of the safer heroes?
10 seconds left to pick a hero.
I'd
Yeah,
that
5
Furion
seconds
was.
left now.
The Furion has to they have to push and make this Furion worthwhile. Otherwise, if this Furion doesn't do anything and they don't get enough towers, they're gonna have like a massive issue. Because if Liquid win like 1 or 2 fights, they get Darkseer, get Gyro like SMY or something, and same for Razor. They get both those heroes up to like 1.5k HP and they can just sit in front of their tower. They're gonna be fine in terms of fighting Spirit.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that, yeah, you talk about the Razor, it is Father Razor, and we've seen, in fact, I think in pretty much all the games that Liquid have played today, it's always been banned or taken away from him. I mean, from what you've seen, is it a bit of a mistake to let this man have this hero? Is he that good at it, would you say, in your eyes?
Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry, I kind of zoned out.
The
listening
Razor,
to-
the Razor Fata, should you be terrified about it? Should you, I mean, as I said, it's been banned out a lot today. Is it a danger that you've let it through the draft here of your team spirit, or can you deal with it? Is it not that scary of a hero player combination?
I don't know. I see a razor and I go, that's a razor.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter if it's like a 3-year-old child playing it. It's just a razor. He does what he does. You can be slightly more efficient, slightly better at last hitting. Maybe know what the hero does. Sometimes I like to just read the description of the hero and play it, and I'm already a professional razor player, so.
Oh wow.
I don't know, it's
Shots
fine.
at Farter hit.
No, it's not necessarily shots at faster. It's just I don't really think the hero's responsive to individual skill compared to other heroes.
Now, what about Farter's Viper play? That's got to be something that blows your way.
Yeah, it really is something. I'm lost for words, to be honest.
Oh dear.
I don't know.
Well,
So the question is like,
Yeah.
okay, Invoker's going to be a razor, so
yes, yeah.
it basically, if they can't really gank him. They've got Dazzle Bane, so this razor's going to probably have a good time. Just gonna go Fairy Fire, Null Branch, standard shit. Sunstriking the enemy base to see anything. They didn't see anything. They could have left the base too quickly. Can do introductions.
Sure, let's go for it. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome for tuning in. This is Team Spirit versus Team Liquid. We've got game 2 here at the best of 3. Of course, the winner of this best of 3 series will guarantee themselves a place in the Shanghai Major. It's myself, ODPixel, and Ryan that's going to be following through the action of this game with you lovely people tuning in at home. So on the side of Team Spirit, we're going to be having Ramses on that carry Lycan. Always want to fly in his support Dazzle, Iceberg on the mid lane in the Invoker role, Go Black on his Bane, and finally Afterlife on that solo lane Nature's Prophet. On the side of Liquid, we're actually seeing a 5-man smoke up at this point, and it's going to be Kuroki on your Spirit Breaker, Matumba Manjaro, Mind Control, Darkseer, Fata Razor, and Jarax Tuscan.
Cuddle in with me.
Oh, this could be
Dear
a beautiful
God.
wraparound.
No,
This-
they've seen him. He walked too close.
Oh, they got the vision though. But
This isn't gonna happen.
no. A little
Like-
bit of a mess.
Kuroki just didn't know where the tower was or something and just walked right into it and broke his smoke for some reason. Maybe his teammate blocked him or something, but that was not very good at all.
This game, it just started, baby.
Iceberg is now just going to get the rune uncontested, which he probably shouldn't be able to do against what Liquid have. He should feel scared going for a bounty rune, but he doesn't. His lane's going to be a bit more safe.
As a flashy attempt there from the side of Liquid, but as you said, just doesn't pay off. And as the lanes settle up, it looks to be pretty much what you'd expect. This roaming Jerax. Matumba Man, he's going to be on his own at the moment up top, having to deal with an MP. And the mid lane matchup, Shards unfortunately not catching Go back there. Maybe looking to see if they could go for a static link kill attempt. Bottom lane, the Spirit Breaker Dazzle. Spirit Breaker Darkseer. Going up against the Dazzle Lycan, and already Kuroki really giving it some hill and always want to fly. Always want to fly. He's trying to trade hits.
Hits versus a Spirit Breaker.
This lane, you said you weren't a fan of a Dazzle. I guess with the Bane here as well, does the Bane need to be down here against the Spirit Breaker Darkseer? Is that the thing that Liquid are pulling off? So the fact that they'll secure the mid lane? Or do you think the Bane can afford to go and help Invoke a little bit more mid?
Bane's their only hero that can trade Spirit Breaker. Like, he's got equivalent stat. Kinda zone him out. Maybe make sure the Lycan can farm on the tower. But now they managed to pull, so he's gonna get his free, probably the free in the next few minutes, or the next minute or so. I'm just looking at top, and it's just Gyro versus Furion in the 1v1. Furion started off boots first, so he's probably gonna lose out in the first few waves, but actually he's probably just gonna keep losing because he has less regen.
We'll see how that lane does go. As you said, yeah, Gyro with the certain edge. Mid lane, 7 for 0 on your Invoker, 5 for turn on Fata, so it's close. It's a close matchup at the moment. Jerax.
Yeah, he's just exalt maxing alacrity. He's already got his boots, so he's gonna be fine in this matchup. Gonna be absolutely fine.
Yeah, do you
Out of
expect to
fast
see
boots, but Invoker's
Ooh.
gonna get it at the same time.
Kuroki? Yeah, he's fine. Can charge out if needs be, and he'll actually charge in. Looking to secure the bounty rim for Jerax, and they will be able to do so, but the heal bomb hurting Kuroki pretty bad. He should be able to ward this off. The Sunstrike though, oh, 14 HP in the right click from Go Black will do it. They'll get themselves first blood. And Invoker, very nice awareness there, getting himself involved with the Sunstrike and allowing the team to get that kill. So good start nonetheless for Team Spirit there. And charge back to lane here. from Kuroki. He's going to make a beeline straight for the bottom lane. Mid lane is still 10 for 5, 7 for 1. Cards are starting to break away a little bit, so he is managing to get a slight subtle edge here against this Invoker.
Yeah, he's gonna have a bit of advantage because the Tusk can just sit around, and there's more risk of Tusk and Razor killing Invoker than Invoker killing them, so Invoker has to play scared. And there's a DD rune top, so Razor's probably gonna grab that when he gets his portal. Razor's generally gonna be fine for the next few minutes. I don't see any way he dies unless they TP on him with Fury and then Sunstreak, but he's keeping a Tango for that reason. Or he's just having Tangos in general. Just looking at this bot lane, I think Liquid have completely lost control of it. Like, Zaxa has to leave, the Spirit Breaker has to leave. They could have done so much more, but they decided to take that fight on the rune, and then they lost the fight on the rune, and now Finn's been free farming for like 3 minutes.
Double damage.
Mid lane, we're going to see them try and go in. Fired he's got the charge, the backup from Kuroki. Jax has actually got a DD, the snowball will come through, but they'll lose the Razor here. They do get the kill onto the Bane. That's a 1-for-1 trade there, maybe not the one that Liquid were looking for, and Jarek's getting chased down here by the Invoker and Dazzle. There's a little bit of a messy go in there from Fido, and it does cost him his life here.
Yeah, just underestimating alacrity damage. It wasn't the worst case scenario. They got a Bane kill out of it, but it's not great either way. Jarex is coming behind the Fury on top, they might actually kill him here.
And let's see.
Fury went out of vision, so...
He might be fine in. Yeah, he's going to TP straight out. Behind the tower, he's back, he's fine. So yeah, as you said, Jarex just a little bit too far to get a reach around there onto the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet's also got the backup of Goblin.